Hello everyone, Tilla from Perfect Pronunciation Academy. Today I'm going to be talking about ways you can practice even if you're a crazy busy person. Now I have lots of clients online and in real life, and they tell me, it just requires 15 minutes to practice. And I know as a working adult with a family or whatever you do in your life and work, it is quite hard, but it can be done. A couple of tips on how to practice your speech daily. 15 minutes. Now, if you're a person who reads the newspaper in the morning, so if you are a reader, hopefully that'll work with you. So take a short paragraph and do an analysis, and then you can read it out aloud. Break it into chunks. Focus on the sound that you are working on for the week. If it's the letter T, then read out this little paragraph, or even your workbook or your textbook, whatever you're doing. Read it out aloud for just 5 to 10 minutes and just focus on the sound T and concentrate on that only for the day. That's only like 10 minutes of practice, all easy done, and it's part of your work. And if you are somebody that goes to work or school or wherever you go and you're constantly plugged in, you are very welcome to listen to my YouTube videos or any other MP3s or anything. You can plug in, listen to the sounds and work on the sounds. You don't have to repeat them out loud, but auditory discrimination and auditory bombardment is very important from a speech therapist perspective. It is very important. So you can just put it in there and zone out and just listen to your speech therapist going on, or you can check some of my YouTube videos. You need to listen to people who speak differently to you, and you need to bombard yourself with them. So if you're commuting to work or you're commuting to school and you can have earphones and you're on the train and you can plug in, just do that. That is your practice also done, because auditory bombardment helps you just as much as you practicing the speaking. And the next one is one of my favorites, and if you are in a meeting. So if you're in a really boring meeting and you're trying to stay awake, a good task to give yourself, hopefully you're not the meeting presenter, that is to look at the speaker and maybe listen to the flow of their speaking. Maybe make a little analysis of what is it about the speech that is boring you. Is it monotonous? They're not chunking it. Or how are they actually saying their sounds, and what sorts of things they're doing. So this is called really active listening. If you're really bored listening to them, go, okay, what are they doing that's getting me bored, so that I don't do the same thing. So you are listening actively and learning. However, ideally, of course, it's best to focus in meetings, because you might get into trouble otherwise. The other thing is, if you're waiting on the phone, that's something I hate doing. Sometimes, when you're on hold and people play this music, it's actually okay. I mean, if you're doing something else, go for it. But if you start rhyming to it, maybe that is a good time to kind of focus on your copying skills and your rhyming skills. So there you go. I've given you about 4 things you can do in your day that is incorporated. So if you kind of miss the practice that your speech therapist has given you and you go, I haven't practiced for the day, just pick something in the day and you are actually practicing. And when you're doing auditory bombardment, you are also practicing, so don't beat yourself up for it. Alrighty, be sure to pick up my specific, exclusive ebook working on pronunciation and articulation at perfectpronunciationacademy.com. See you there.